Old Man, Old Land. I started a series about 2 years ago. It's an ongoing series, an ongoing inspiration around tattooed skin, which I've been very attracted and very interested in since I was 15 or 14. And it is quite difficult to find tattooed models and interesting characters just in real life to sit for us half naked or naked. So I did a little bit of research and I found an image of this character that really captured me. I usually use some sort of a reference, but I don't copy the reference. I have a character in my head that I imagine, and I usually find an image that matches that character, that helps me to visualize that character. And I was very inspired by one of our contemporary Australian artists from Melbourne, Joshua Miles, who does beautiful portraits using palette knives. And I thought I'd like to try and recreate my own palette knife work and see how I can interpret it into my own portrait painting in a much looser and much more gestural style and way of painting. And with this one, well, you can see a lot of colors, and it is clashing, it's a bit over the top, it is a bit intense and saturated, but it really reflects on the Australian land for me as well. Reflects on that Australian element of light around sunset and early sunrise, having really strong contrast and saturated greens, saturated highlights. So the character is the weirdo, the old bastard. Somewhat an outsider, somewhat a weirdo in the town that not many people can relate to. Yet he is the person who would save you if you break down the side of the road, he would fix your car, he would give you water and good advice of how to survive. He is a character who already lives off the grid and survives on the land, independent and just altogether a really interesting character, but not necessarily accepted by the majority of society. Someone who is very comfortable, who is more comfortable in the bush than in the city, and more comfortable surrounded with his dogs, by his dogs than people themselves. Very like a person who's happy to be himself. But if you do need help, he will be there to help you out. So he's the character, and I think I like weirdos, they're way more interesting.